lot of caffeine. It's going to feel so good. All right. Not what I was expecting at all. So, notable, the Yamoja's full damage. Nah, you have to. You're taking over marketing. Will the kittens succumb to the siren's call? Immediately, rah! Eviscerated. First blood given pre-wave number 1, unfortunately. A big start. First blood directly onto this Terra. I'm not sure what we're doing here. This is a ton of immobility via this Yamoja Ra into a Terra triple root. The setup from Kaddos on this Terra is going to be extremely hard to deal with. Thank you. I mean, I don't even think pre-level 20 we have a gem versus alternate timeline. I think anytime he steps out, he's dead. Just able to survive with immunity off a 3 into a dash. Good backstep by the Ra, but will it be enough? And isn't. 0-2 on this Ra immediately. Terra putting in a ton of work. I don't think this Ra ever gets to play the game. There's not going to be much survivability. A ton of CC via this Terra and a root from this Basset Cat should prove enough just to constantly kill him. Level 5s are here. Immediately Basset ults off the mark. A triple root via the Terra. Is it enough damage? It isn't. Ra healing coming through. Terra alting. Isn't enough. The Basset didn't even need to get cast. Isn't enough. Gotta be careful of the Yamoja. Meditation popped. This Terra running away with a lead. Yamoja almost caught out by this Terra. Zonquay still has ult. Basset ult. Coming up quickly. 48 seconds on that. Ult backstopped by the Ra. So Bruiser on the John Quay, ult used by the Ra for wave clear to back for full items, spikes. Rad spawning shortly. Ra just getting back off. Horus able to get away. There should be a wave clear and immediate red by the Kittens. Ra doesn't have ult to try to steal that from range. A big ult by Basset forces Ra beads. No CC immunity on this Ra anymore. Ra beads and ult down. If he steps out into this Terra, it should spell curtains. John Quay invading blue by himself. Basset secures red. Chesters are spawning. Purple up shortly. Yamoja ults. The Ra ult. Just off the mark for this Terra. Horus trying to ult away, proving not enough. 2 kills. Shift for this Kittens once again. Ra almost contacts the Terra, just a little off the mark. So that all in for that Terra proving just not enough. The Jean Quay with Pythags. Bruiser build coming online. Obviously, it's going to should be a magical defense item here. T2 Genjis playing into a double magical offense. Instead, going. I'm assuming he's going to be a divine to deal with all the healing. And a big ult by the Bassett to secure yet another kill onto this Ra. What's up, J-Man? How are you, baby? Welcome to the BBC from One Blondie One. You won your collegiate set? Congratulations. That's awesome, dude. For those that don't know, J-Man is my editor on YouTube. Edits for Nika and Barracuda as well, but he plays on a college team, aka collegiate level. Really excited. Congratulations for that, dude. Terra used walls to separate that Horus from Bull. In the meantime, Ra able to get a big kill onto that Bassett. Rounding here. Just gotta be a little careful. Terra ults for the mitigation. Horus ult as well for the shielding. Comes down on top. Do they have enough damage to really kill this? Nah, you're good. I have nothing but love for you, brother. You're good. But congratulations. That is awesome. Unfortunately, not able to get clapped. Bassett is here. Should result in tower. aka T1. A big Bassett ult again forces Ra beads. Ra only sees immunity as that ult. Yamoja ults this double tank front. Ra trying to line up ult. Gets a good one across. Looking for that ult. Ra ult contacts the Jean Quay, forcing them to back up. Horus doesn't have ult to try to ult his back double DPS to catch up. Bassett's hovering. Got to be a little careful. They're looking for this counter engage. Terra gets a double ult. Bassett eviscerates this Ra. Terra rooting the Horus. Horus is in an ult. Ult's under tower. Yamoja's the one tanking. Should result in a kill and does. Yamoja able to get the Terra kill. Should result in a full deicide though. A 3-for-1. Horus ulting the Yamoja under tower, resulting in the Yamoja's death. A little unfortunate. Possible misplay. Ra, no ult, no beads. Immediately dead. Path directly in. A little bit confusing. Horn shard popped by the Terra. Clap a little off the mark. Double root again. Horus 3 to get away. Yamoja ult to help to disengage. Trying to turn any kind of damage Ra 1 off the mark. Bull is spawning, which should result in an immediate bull pull. Oh, it's an insanely rough game for Ra. Ra was also last pick, so it's an unfortunate lock-in. Bassett all off the mark. Full cast off the mark. Able to contact Scratch. Forces him to back on damage alone. Terra, the focus. Terra able to path out, which is absolutely crazy here. Surviving even through Ra ult. Yeah, they're a little tilted, for sure. My man's angry. My man's something. It should pretty much be game. Massive lead here for Kittens. Bowl in hand. They just walk this down and get bird. Possibly end off a couple picks. Bassett blink. Get scratch on Ra. Root in place. Beats force. Beats alt. Quick, easy kill. Terra not even here. That this is a 2v3. Swinging massive favor. Root in place. Cat thrown to try to tank Titan. Horus the target. Not enough DPS. Horus alting. Ra alt contacts Bassett. Hopefully looking for a little lockdown. Might be the case of a little too much too late. Frenzy popped. More than enough burst to deal with this Ra. The song's almost perfect. Just screaming. Attack, attack, attack. Kittens doing just that. Looking for a full all-in to end game. A 12-minute, 39 seconds barn burner. Burning it down to the ground. Running it down. A 1-0 in the set thus far. Kittens taking it away. Bracken as well, so it's the only change to P's and B's for bans for game number 2. Instead of an Arachne ban, it's now a Paunch ban for the Sirens. Looking to see a big change in draft here for this Sirens draft. And on her pickup. Now I wonder, those that maybe haven't been watching, I wonder if this is going to be an on her for star sample. He's been, at least from what I've observed, been dabbling with a little bit of a Runeforge on her build. Interested to see if he decides to show that hand tonight. A double warrior pickup. So a big change in draft for the Sirens. Obviously going to be hovering on Mage 3rd. Wonder what they're going to look to change there. What's up, Kane Money? How are you, baby? Miss you. Hopefully you're doing well. Discord picked. Obviously the value on her is more so her passive, but a big cast. Looking for that cooldown 1-2-1-2 into an alt. Not a ton of survivability there. Haven't seen her a ton utilize with that new build. I'm good. I'm good. This is the third set of tonight. We still have a set directly after. Kittens are up 1-0. So a Ymir hover, so triple tank, no range. Waiting to see what they're actually going to lock in. Obviously just flickering through gods. Waiting to see what mage should be locked in. All right. So I'm not thrilled by that draft. That's a triple fizz. Can we ban them from the league? It's a triple fizz lock in. I mean, you're just gonna like Guan has Prout Shred. The gods themselves don't have a ton, especially considering breastplate. I'll definitely talk on the side with that team to figure out what's going on, but a triple fizz locked in. Obviously, with breastplate being in meta, I mean, all three on Kittens are just going to lock in a breastplate, have a ton of fizz prots, have a ton of cooldown, and just steamroll this. So they're not putting themselves in a good position with the triple fizz. It looks like I have to have a conversation after this set on the side. But we'll see. Maybe they pull out something different. They have an extreme uphill, almost mountain-esque to climb. I don't even need to readdress that. Move my camera. Again, we still have another set directly after this, so... Yeah, I'm not going to begin to try to talk about that. But... definitely something I will take care of after. Sorry, I was doing something on the side. Alright. Alright. So, a blue buff picked up by both mages. All three warriors pull a red buff. Red secured by Sirens. Heavenly Pop, trying to run down this Anubis. Beads were utilized to try to stomp the slow. Ooh, Vimana does have Blink. First Blood immediately secured. Return kill, however. Onto this Anubis. A ton of poke damage. Vimana seems to be the target on her, just waiting for cooldowns. He's kiting into a wave, proving incredibly rough. Second kill secured. We might see a little bit of that Billfness on her. Especially considering you're playing into a triple fizz, going to breastplate and runeforge, gonna prove more than enough. If it works, sure. It shouldn't. Like you said, you just drop a triple breastplate on the side of Kittens. You have the cooldown, you have an insane amount of fizz prots, and you kind of just run the game for free, unfortunately. There's a Guan, Thebes, Bluestone, the Prot Shed. Obviously going to have a ton there. A massive amount of damage from this Anubis. Good disco ult. Onto the Guan, just not enough damage. Vamana has ult. Purple secured. So 2-1. Good start here. Almost 800 gold for the Kittens right away. Juana's all. Might have to test it. Hillside, you have done stuff similar, gotten away with it. It's true. Anubis just gets ult. You got to be a little careful here. No one has beads. Immediately ulting. Vamana trying to path directly after. A big amount of damage from this Discord, however. On her able to jump away from the Guan ult. Well, triple rain, like, why does that work? Because you have a ton of area damage or AoE or range damage, right? Versus 3 warriors which don't have any range at all. You're immediately playing into 2 mages. And the breastplate being the most broken item, you're playing into it on a triple fizz. So, you're putting yourself at a massive disservice because of that. That's probably why it's not as effective as a triple mage. Even though Guan does have Prot Shred. Red secured. 3-1 lead. Vamana dashing into this Anubis. A big amount of damage turned onto him. Vamana hovering. Guan did Popcorn Shard. Disco's hovering with Strife. Dash utilized. Disco ult onto the Guan, who's not paying attention. A big kill from Xerxes on this Discord onto the Guan Yu. Big kill onto the Guan. And now Wukong. A 5-1 star Atlantis into that Rune Forge. Breastplate already being started here for this Disco. Typhons into what I'm assuming is going to be either a Bancroft or Pythags into either a Bancroft or a Typhons, followed by a breastplate for this Anubis. A massive amount of damage from this Anubis, followed by this on her. Huge play by the Kittens. Anubis surviving there on Pythags Vamp alone. Absolutely insane. 2 kills for nothing. Blue buff stolen. It's a massive amount of damage turning out here by the Kittens. The Guan knockup immunity there proved against him. Kittens feeling more than comfortable enough to sit here between Tower and Bird, waiting for wave to come in, securing T1. Ton of range poke by these mages. Just not enough damage. Disco wall. Just out of range. Catching the wall before catching him. Bouncing away. I think one more auto there from the on her before Impale would have proved enough to kill. A little unfortunate. On her feeling comfortable enough to back here. Just jumps away. Heavenly popped. Should be a Vamana. Doesn't have ult here. He popped Feather to try to close gap. On her just gonna auto him down for free. Just gets ult. Anubis ult and turn it kills 2. Oh, that's awkward. Surely, right? So these minions are killing each other. Let's see who wins here. Oh my god, what a melee is dead. That's crazy. A big swing for the Kittens. Anubis surviving there, killing all 3. On her, going to Atlantis, Runeforge, assuming he's going to be into a Crusher. More of this ability based. Soloing out Bull. And does. The Mono's hovering. Impale off the mark. Anubis Wrap not. Disco gets ult onto the Wukong. Just the W key sub 10 minutes. Go on ulting to try to pull a wave away. Just lets him back. No need to chase him down, just secure bird. Looking for the fastest win of the BBC Joust League. The mana dead. Wukong just trying to pull wave away. Yeah. Anubis all an possible 8-minute and 4-second dub for the Kittens, demanding 2-0 over the Sirens. All right. We'll have to have a conversation on the side, but 2-0 win for the Kittens. I'll update the leaderboards. Going to game set number 4 today. All right. That's done.